Hey, so I started working on notes for a video, but it kind of turned into notes for maybe two videos, and it's kind of a sensitive topic, and so I want to make sure I express it in a way that's thoughtful and compassionate, and and it fits the what I'm trying to say. It's a little bit of a difficult thing to say, but so I'm going to keep working on that. I might even film one of the two videos tonight. But until then, I wanted to just share something that I have found very valuable. Um, so obviously, I mean, I talk a lot about spirituality and stuff, and so that's something that's clearly important to me. I've tried to find meaning, right? That's more so what I'm coming to understand is ultimately what this that quest kind of has been about. Um, I've tried to find meaning in all kinds of different religions and stuff, and have really like delved deep into a lot of them, and and this isn't like a rare thing. Like I've heard plenty of people say because there's deep truth in it that there is truth in all religions and beyond religions as well. There's truth and meaning in all of life if you know how to look for it. There was a time in my life, and I'm sure a lot of people also experience this sort of like negative, this push and pull with the religious trauma they've likely experienced, and it's like a problem in their life. The word God is like misunderstood, just like the word self, I guess. And I found like if you could tell based on what I've said in a few of these videos, I tend to lean into the problem, and for some reason that helps, and it definitely helped in this moment too. And by this point, it wasn't really quite a problem. My favored flavor of religions in the world, at least at this moment. I mean, there's some. I like to talk about Vajrayana and the. I do like the colorful nature of their representations of the aspects of deity. But one of my favorites is Hinduism, Sanatana Dharma. It is so diverse and unique, and but behind it is this idea of monism or non-duality. A lot of people, I probably less so now, but still a decent amount probably consider it polytheistic because of the appearance of all the gods, but it's definitely not polymorphic, right? To describe different aspects of the one being. A lot of people, even who within that community, who worship some of these deities, there's a lot of fear and a lot of rules, a lot of prescriptions, a lot of yeah, a lot of uncertainty placed with some of the teachings. It's it's beautiful because that meets people where they're at. But in any of these interpretations, you can find the same doorway that you could find anywhere in life. And walking through that door really does instill a level of fearlessness when you can remember who you are and what you're a part of. There is absolutely never anything to fear. Um, I'm going to read just a couple things. One is a short little bit from the Gita, the Bhagavad Gita, just the tiniest bit, and that's to Vishnu, right, or Krishna. And then I'm going to read the Bhairav Stava. I'm going to read these both in English too, make them understood by people who are watching this. And that's to a form of Shiva, a fierce form of Shiva, protector, guard. Um, they're yeah, majorly different deities, but again, representations of the same thing. And then one term I just wanted to clarify before I started reading as well was the term dharma. I think a lot of people have heard the term karma, and there's again with almost everything when tried to be understood for its appearance, is there, a lot of people probably heard of karma, and karma people think of it like a boomerang or something. I'm not quite sure how everyone views it, but it's our the patterns that we have ingrained into our being as a consciousness, as a at point in consciousness, and and these aren't just patterns we've done, but they're the patterns that we've inherited from society and from our parents and even from our ancestors. These patterns run much deeper than a lot of us realize. Um, there also is easy access to clearing these patterns, to changing these patterns, to making new patterns, um, and part of that is working with the term that I want to define a little bit at least, is the Dharma. And so the Dharma is a cosmic pattern that we can step into if we allow it into our lives, if we make space, if we become conscious of all that we really are. It's like right action, right living. I'll probably make a video on that topic as a whole. It's a fairly big concept, and I would like to read these pieces. So this is a little piece from the Gita. Even a little practice of this Dharma will save you from great fear and the colossal sufferings inherent in the repeated cycles of birth and death. Like I said, when I was going through this tough time recently, this major transformative moment, fear was a very major factor that, because of this element in my life, at least the maybe not the element specifically being the Gita or any sort of religious connection, but rather the meaning I was trying to find in all things, the meaning I was trying to find in my suffering, really really found a place to land. I mean, right here. So that was a little piece, just showing that like if you turn around, you can start heading in a different direction. And this piece, that one does mention that there is, it'll save you from the great fear. This Bhairav Stava explains it in a lot more detail. The Gita is well known. This was a very nice find. I, Abhinavagupta, with one pointed devotion, am praying to that supreme, all-pervading Lord Shiva, who is himself present in each and everything that exists, and who through realization reveals himself as the one limitless Bhairavanta, the protector of the helpless. By the energy of your grace, it has been revealed to me that this vibrating universe is your own existence. Thus, O Lord Shiva, this realization has come to me that you are my own soul, and as such, this universe is my own expression and existence. O possessor of everything, though your devotees, bound by karma and conditioning of mind, are caught in the net of destiny that arouses troubles and bondage. Still, they are not afraid of the fret and fever of this world. Having realized this universe as your own existence, they are not afraid of worldly difficulties, because fear exists only when there is someone else to inflict it. But there is none other than you. How can fear arise? O angel of death, do not look towards me with wrathful and frightening eyes, as I am always absorbed in the worship of Lord Shiva. Through constant devotion, meditation, and reflection, I have become steadfast and courageous, one with the energy of the terrifying Bhairava. Thus, your dreadful and frightening looks can do me no harm. O Lord Bhairava, I offer salutations to you who has awakened me to the realization that everything in existence is you alone. As a result of this awakening, the darkness of my mind has been destroyed, and I am neither frightened of the evil family of demons, nor am I afraid of Yama, the fearful Lord of Death. Yeah. I both those have, the Gita as a whole and that piece over and over really dispelled a lot of the fear of facing the truth about my life as a small individual and the truths that lay behind that. That prayer has really helped so much. And I hope you can hear some of what I hear when I can hear it. I really appreciate being able to share this, and I look forward to sharing more. Like I said, another video may be out tonight, though I want to be gentle. All right, love.